described by the review in the New York Times this past Sunday, and by the opening paragraph, which talked about your statement that what if Haiti's always been the most modern of nations?
Right.
And I wonder if you could elaborate on that point.
Well, my argument is that Haiti is very modern and has always been very modern. First of all, it had the world's first freedom fighters. You might think the American revolutionaries were freedom fighters, but actually they were just colonists. I don't mean to cast aspersions on the American Revolution. It was great. But the Haitian Revolution was incredible. 1791, the Haitian slaves rose up and defeated Napoleon Bonaparte, the greatest army of empire at the time, and cast him off. So that was incredible. They got their freedom. So that was one way in which they were special. Then they developed the first black republic in the world. That was incredible. First of all, that was the only successful slave revolution in the history of mankind. Then they had the first third world debt to a first world nation because France demanded reparations from the Haitians because the Haitians had stolen something very important from the French during the revolution. That was themselves. The Haitians had stolen themselves as property from the French government. So for years and years, Haiti had to pay back this debt to France, which was only forgiven by France after the earthquake in 2010. So that's a long time. They weren't always paying on time, let's put it that way. They were one of the first examples of the United States trying to control another country. In 1915, from 1915 to 1934, the United States occupied Haiti. And they were also one of the first examples of a guerrilla army that actually ousted a U.S. occupation, and that was the Caco Rebellion against the occupation. So they've always been very modern in this way. And one of my pet theories is that Haiti is still very modern, even though it looks retrograde and backward to us. It's still very modern, and it's an unfortunate modernity, as some of those other things are, in that what we're seeing there is terrible population pressure. We're seeing a post-apocalyptic dystopia, especially since the earthquake, that looks a lot like movies that came out around 2000 with all sorts of terrible scenarios for our future in the world. We're seeing a dysfunctional government, of course, as we have for a long time. Haiti's an expert at dysfunctional governments. They're so useful. And we're seeing environmental despoliation there. And I think that's one reason that we are so involved in going down there and trying to fix it. It's like Back to the Future. If we could fix Haiti, maybe we can fix our own futures. So that's my argument. Call it crackpot, but, you know, I'm trying to understand our relationship to them.
So there